Hi everybody. I wanted to go over in a little more detail about the requirements for the literature review. You've done the planner and now you're going to type up the actual literature review. There will be a link to the assignment in the announcements, but you can also go to Content, go to the Unit 1, and click on Unit 1 Assignments and Submissions. Scroll down until you get to the literature review. You want to look at these explanations thoroughly so that you understand exactly what to do. You will be using your planner to help you write this paper, but you do want to look at the specifics of the literature review final assignment. So notice it is 3 to 4 pages, not counting the title page and the references page. Look at the structure and the content. So you will have an introduction that should be 1 paragraph. If necessary, you could have 2, but probably 1 is sufficient, in which you explain the topic and the scope of your research that you have gathered so far. Again, these things will be coming from your planner. Then you're going to have a paragraph in which you analyze research questions that will help you guide your research process. And you created those questions in your planner, and that will be 1 paragraph. The body of the lit review will be 5 paragraphs. 2 paragraphs dealing with your first source, 2 paragraphs dealing with your second source, and then 1 paragraph reflecting. So for each of your sources, you're going to have a summary paragraph and then an analysis paragraph. So in each one, you're going to first tell us what was in the article that you found, give us an overview of that content, and then in another paragraph, you're going to analyze the relevance of that source to your topic and research questions, and an analysis of its strengths and weaknesses. You should have at least 2 citations in your analysis source, either paraphrases or quotations. You will do the same for your second source. Again, a paragraph to summarize it, give an overview of what was in the article, and then a paragraph to analyze it, its relevance, its strengths and weaknesses, and again, including citations. In your reflection paragraph, this is where you're going to reflect about what you have learned about your topic so far, any patterns or themes that your sources have revealed, gaps in the research that you would need to fill by looking for additional sources, additional questions that may have been raised about your topic, and your plan moving forward to continue to research this topic. And then finally, you'll have a concluding paragraph which will explain the significance of this topic and your research. The format of the essay, again, as I said, is 3 to 4 pages, not counting the title page and references page. Font will be a PA format, which is double-spaced, and an approved font, which is 12 Times New Roman 12 or Calibri 11. There are a couple of others as well, but either of those would certainly work. And then you will have a title page. You are going to have some headings for the different sections. You will include the citations from your sources and a reference page. Most of this lit review should be in third-person point of view. In the reflection paragraph, you can certainly use the I point of view. Do not speak directly to the reader and use the you point of view. All right, I also want you to look at the sample lit review, and that is located in the learning materials. So if you scroll down, you will see the sample lit review. And I think this is helpful in getting an idea of what it looks like and the different sections. So you can see here the title page, and you want to make sure you follow that format. And then you can see the introductory paragraph, which is repeats the title of your lit review at the top of that. You'll put a heading for the research question analysis, in which you give your 3 questions. And then you'll have a heading for the summary and analysis of source 1. And then you'll introduce that source and give the summary and also give the analysis. So that would be 2 paragraphs. You'll have a heading for the summary and analysis of source 2, and then you'll introduce that source and again give the summary and the analysis, 2 different paragraphs. You will mark your reflection as with a heading. In the sample, there are bolded phrases to show the different parts of your reflection. Please do not bold those in your version. That was just to show you the different parts of your reflection. And then your conclusion, you will have a heading for that and your concluding paragraph. Your lit review will end with your references, which should list the 2 sources that you looked up, following APA format, and making sure that you arrange them on the references page in alphabetical order. When you are all done with the lit review, I will provide a link for you to submit that in the announcements, but it is in the assignments and submissions. So when you go down to the lit review assignment, you can click here, and from there you can upload your document. Hopefully that will help you with this assignment.